We are at the Impressions Expo 2025 in Long Beach here. We just got here. We're really excited for this, guys. Like I don't think we're prepared. I don't think anybody out there is prepared for what we're about to say to them because it's gonna get brutal. It's gonna get honest. It's gonna go crazy. We're gonna have a great time though. We're ready.
We are at the trade show.
We made it.
Yeah.
Guys. I do just really like the feel of all ASMR stuff.
Sweet.
Having a good time here at the ISS Long Beach with the printer of the year over here. Boom.
That's me.
So yeah, having a good time. Drinking $8 crushes.
Jesus Christ.
Cheese. Yeah. There you
You put the transfer on here and it'll shake.
Oh.
No, I'll see. Start motor.
Stop. Oh my god.
Okay, so it's shaking it right now. So it's going to shake the powder onto it, and then it'll shake it so that you don't have to wipe the powder off.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. And then it catches it right there.
And then just recycles it.
Yeah. What is it? So,
Really nice.
yeah. I think I understand it. You take the bottom stuff and what? Pour it in up here or something?
So there's actually two trays. So there's a holder here that will drop. This will be your reservoir. When this is empty, you just change them out.
Oh, they're the exact same
So the
tray?
exact same size, yeah.
It's like you thought about everything.
Someone did.
Yeah.
Someone did.
And then you can drop max. You're gonna 16 by 20, 10 by 12, 14 by 16, or any oblong sizes that you have at the tool.
Wow.
That's not bad. That's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
Audio?
Oh yeah, I bet
What the hell is that?
So they fit to your head, but here we go.
How big?
We're gonna tell you.
There's like so many like big head jokes right here that no.
That's exactly like 23 and a half.
DJ.
I don't know how to use this
That's
thing.
Bella. I'm here for it.
This is the one that I was going to talk about. Where you come in and be like, "That is the worst decision anybody makes."
It's pink. It's the only good thing about it. Yeah. I love how all these like printing companies choose like really, really bright colors.
Right, obnoxious.
We got honestly though the bright green. It's funny how you can tell just by like looking at it that it's a Bella garment.
I wonder what their new color is going to be this year.
I don't know.
I'm researching it because that is the next step. I don't want to buy something, but
Right. A money tree. Let's go steal some money. Stretch test.
Stretch test. Let's go.
That's wild. Oh my gosh.
My clothes out.
Wow.
It's only 5% span.
I bet the
and I bet maybe the cuffs don't have that same material. Maybe these would stretch over time, but and it's so soft.
Down
It's
to
not
fuck
fun.
fast. Easy as fuck. So easy.
No, it's not fun though. Why are they lying?
Really does say
This is not fun. It's ugly and stupid. Whoa. Wait. Okay, that's crazy. That's pretty cool.
this one's set up, but they have these sensors on here that it'll switch the print every shirt will print something different. They'll take the collar off of here, because that way you can print the tag on also. Things like so that's totally different.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Isn't that cool? It always each arm knows exactly where it's at.
That's insane.
But they even like kind of half tone some of it out, so you know it's not just solid white in there.
Yeah, I can see it from here even.
Yeah. Especially the first ones, it was always way easier just to do a straight solid white because you didn't have to worry about it in the rip then. But not having it so solid definitely makes sense. That's crazy. Watches and indexes. I think it hits the whole thing in like 4 passes or 3. But there's so many ink heads in there. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5, 6. But that way you could do like print on demand stuff and you could have somebody's different shirt on every single one.
Yeah.
You can buy like a machine and have a nice machine like this, but if you're a horseshit company that doesn't care about the detail and you just want to speed it up, which most companies will end up doing so they can put more out, it kind of defeats the purpose. This is a pre-treatment one that they shoot down. The things that like spray the adhesive down. So watch this one. This thing's gonna come up because they're spraying it down, but this thing's gonna lift up so it indexes, or it's gonna go down here. See how it just went down? To try to maintain it all in there, that's what they should do if they're gonna get a inline adhesive one. I don't want them to print that mushroom one on a black shirt.
What do you think about this artwork?
It's a dumpster fire waiting to happen.
Quite literally. So true. It's already happening, actually. Look at that towel. Or whatever the fuck that is.
That should be a crime.
That was the safe word. Where's the FBI was supposed to run in? Cover
So,
what?
This, talking about the black hats,
Yeah.
it's if I have an image that's like the entire length of the palette, the squeegee that holds the
Ah.
comes down on this versus on the palette.
It's like dropping the tip out and having the squeegee go down on the screen print thing. Yep. I gotcha. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's like the answer for most screen printing shops. To be like, cool, we don't need like skilled labor. We're just gonna hire somebody that can like move. Like it takes all the skill out of it,
Right.
which is fine. It's cheaper for them to run a business then, but then you also have to have a DTF print on your shirt.
We don't want that.
There's like this little fan getting the corner up. Boom, onto the shirt. That's kind of crazy. Pretty cool, that chenille. See how they make like the Letterman jacket style thing? Isn't that cool?
It reminds me of like
A Letterman jacket.
rug and
Oh.
yeah, and like rugs, like the process for making rugs.
It's really odd that that's on the ground though. I went at a. Isn't that cool though?
Yeah. Why would they put it on the ground?
I'm gonna guess if you set it up in your shop. I don't know. Maybe in the shop you can put it up. Oh no, it has to be down here. The thing's down there. Sounds like a horrible decision.
Yeah. No, that's cool though.
Yeah.
That's a fun like texture.
You could like you can line this with different things with beads and it'll come down and sew that on.
Sick. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing is. What the fuck is that?
A dog in high heels.
is like I was saying, like M&R doesn't make this. It's made by a Chinese company called Print Top, and then M&R brings it in and they do stuff to it, and then they sell it as theirs. I mean, it's definitely a very functional and robust machine. I just hate it when people like take other stuff and like take credit for it. I mean, it does a great job. So what we were seeing in there, so this one you have to print the same thing on everything, so it's actually printing like probably 1 or 2 whites, then the digital comes out, then I think they have to put a clear on top. Huh?
Registration's off. What?
I was like, registration's off, fuck up.
It is fucked up.
What's up?
Okay, so look at the blue words. You see the white behind it? That's not supposed to be like that. You can even see it on this top edge. It's like crooked. You can see
It's
it all
off on the
the
top
right,
too
and
and on
then
the
top
bottom.
edge you see it right there, and then it goes away over here. But it's back here on the letters. It is all up in that shit. That registration. How does a computer not layer it properly? That's
Oh, this
my
is
question.
pretty sweet. This is like
I
one
can
of the
do a better
first
job than
gauntlets that
that.
they ever made.
She could.
This one is,
This one has like a
Yeah, I
garage
remember the
door.
guy behind it. Hoffman like found it somewhere and like refurbed the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's all air.
Yeah. It's so cute and tiny.
My first thought was like,
Yeah, from '87. I forgot where he said he found it, but he found it somewhere and then he like refurbed it.
Damn.
I forgot the serial number is like 1 or 2. I forgot.
That's cool.
Oh, showing its age.
They have one of those shirts up on the wall where I don't know if you saw John was posting these things where they're like printing on textures. Where, like,
Oh, yeah. Well, they got like a whole news broadcasting booth over there.
it's not even printing.
No, I know they just have one flash on it.
Oh, I also like to play pretend, so.
In here, there's nothing that comes up and down. The screen goes up and down. Like, so to get in here, there's like a magnet, and you have to like open that. It's just kind of like that was one of the reasons originally I was drawn to rock. It was so like different from how it's all done here.
That's like the security bar?
Yeah, that's
It's a cord. It's a security cord.
Sorry, the security cord?
Yeah, it's a thought that counts.
It's just a magnet, and that's how you security going between. Look at how small
It works. We all graphic they used to sell rocks in India, and then M&R came in and bought them, painted them blue, and claimed that it was their thing.
What color were they first?
Orange. And I looked at buying like their tag printer, and the day that like they announced it, you'd go to the Graphica webpage and it said this site is now owned by M&R Global or something. It was kind of. I think they actually have the tag press that I wanted here. I think they call it the. I don't remember. The tag press that was made, that Graphica made, was actually really robust.
Oh my gosh, the ASMR of them eating peanuts. It's like
There's a duck with a top hat.
Crunch on those peanuts.
See, there's bars on that one. Security bars.
See, that just makes more sense in my head.
Well, that's because this machine was copied from rock.
Oh.
At least it's safe and people aren't getting
whacked, hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
but you never know. People are stupid.
Idiots, yep.
I've almost gotten whacked like twice. 'Cause I'm dumb.
Should we just go up top there and hang out?
You should leave one.
And when they come up there, be like, what's going on? Be like, we're the champions.
We're the champions.
This is a champion booth, right?
We're the king of the hill. Get the fuck down.
Is that Abraham Lincoln with a snapback?
Straight out of America.
That is Abe Lincoln with a
Hey,
backwards
do you need socks
snapback
still?
and snake bite piercings.
I
Shane, you
am
can
just
definitely
literally
buy those ones.
speechless.
Straight out of America. I wish I could make an eagle noise with my mouth. Why is it so pixely and low quality?
Yeah.
You got it.
Also, once again, the registration is off. You can see the white down
Oh wow.
in the.
So you can buy one and then eventually have like a 16 head and they'll all run off the same software.
Oh damn.
Or the same like thing. But you just hear how cheap that it's hitting right there. I can't. It's solid.
Yeah.
You live and you learn. That's like why people buy brown and then regret their life decisions.
What the frick is that?
Well, I guess it's a print on demand and fulfillment place.
Yeah, it looks really stupid.
They're trying.
Candy Mountain. Whoa, Charlie, it's Candy Mountain.
Good morning.
Howdy, everybody.
Okay, so we're just supposed to talk about what we saw in Long Beach. Kai, come on into the picture.
So we're just talking about what we saw in Long Beach, our opinions, our thoughts, hot takes, whatever else.
This is dangerous.
The Long Beach Trade Show is, if I'm not mistaken, the largest trade show for the screen printing and embroidery industry in the world. Happens every January. So that's what Long Beach was. We weren't just like, hanging out in Long Beach trying to see where Warren G shot his videos and shit like that.
Yeah, let's just go have a party, go on some ships, maybe try and sink it.
Well, that's what we did after.
All right. I don't know. Takeaways. I thought the show was
Really?
It felt like there was like less there than last year.
I know. I think the only three letters I didn't see there were D, T, and F.
Yeah, I never saw that.
There
It
was
nowhere to be
not there,
found.
and it wasn't like annoying because it was around every freaking corner. DTF is they're like digital transfers, and people are making machines for them, the whole nine now. And I get it. I get why people are doing it. You can hire one extremely low-paid worker with zero talent to push a button and then have the machine do the rest. There is no need to learn a skill. There is no need to learn any type of like understanding why something works. It's literally pulling a piece of paper off.
Right.
So yeah, I understand why it's easy. Very little effort needed. In my opinion, the final outcome looks nice. It feels like shit, but it looks
Terrible.
nice.
It feels the worst. I think my thing was looking at all the printers that were doing DTF transfers, but yet still the registration was off.
Oh, come on, that's a trade show
crazy.
thing.
You could still see that
No, that
white
was
line
crazy,
under
though.
everything, and it's like, okay, you guys had all day to set that up.
But
and
they're
it
setting
really was
something
so
up
bad.
that is supposed to take skill and talent away from the actual decorating aspect of
Yeah,
it.
and I hate
They're
that.
trying to make it print and play.
Right.
We love DTF, by the way. Like
So
we've got so many,
much.
we've got so many DTF transfer sponsors. It's not even funny. This was Kai's and then we'll get Anna's
And
too.
Anna.
Yeah, these two. It was their first time there. I'm kind of like a little social butterfly there. I've been going for years, and I have a lot of friends there, so I really enjoy going and seeing everybody and seeing the equipment and everything. But Kai, your take on it?
I was surprised at the lack of actual screen printing stuff there. It was like all DTF.
Okay, so the sheer amount of DTF. There are embroidery machines there too. It's kind of cool to see those. It's really interesting when you walk by. You can hear the cheap ones. You can hear the needles hitting the plastic.
Click, click, click. Yeah.
And then the more expensive ones that are like, better quality and whatever. It's more of like hitting the metal sound. I guess you have to be there, but you can literally walk by the booth and be like, "Oh, cheap one, piece of shit, cheap one."
I think that was my favorite part of all of it. It was just listening to you comment on those things, and then also just like
I
go
am a
into.
very censored
I loved when you
individual.
would geek out about stuff though, because I don't know anything, so I felt it was nice to ask you questions and then have you.
I
give
am a
me
very
detailed-
open-minded person, open to everybody.
Uh-huh.
Did you see Brown made a pink press?
That's wild.
Wow. I mean, if you
They're
can't,
trying to cater to the women.
well, they're trying. They realize they can only fool so many 6-year-old plus people out of their money, and they have people go, "Oh, damn it, I made a mistake." So they're like, "Oh, who else can we go after? Let's make something pink. Find another fool." Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Well, it came up before the show, but Lawson bought Workhorse, which is, oh, that's a crazy idea. That's like, I don't even know what to compare that to, but hope it goes well for him. Yeah, that should be interesting. There was some really cool. I did like remember at the Independent booth, the hoodie sweatshirts. They had some really cool.
That sweatshirt.
Yeah, I forgot what is in it. I kept saying Modelo in it, but that's because I was drinking Modelo.
The one that we pulled.
It only had like 5% spandex in it, so that was crazy how much we were able to stretch it. We got a video of that, right?
Yes, we will put that right here.
Insert clip.
And for the note, it's not Modelo in it. It's modal or something like that.
Something that sounds like
say
Modelo.
though.
Yeah.
That's more fun.
I really liked those. Lane 7 had some nice stuff.
Yeah,
That's true.
the comfort colors one was also really cute, aesthetically pleasing.
I wish
do
they
a
good job of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had like that weird line. I don't get that. Like we're going to a t-shirt show and people are like, "Oh my god, give me a free t-shirt." It's like, no. The last thing I want is a t-shirt that has some stupid shit on it.
Right. I have
But
too many t-shirts.
It is kind of cool to like
Take a blank.
just see that people are suckered in by those things.
Oh, everybody loves it.
Oh my gosh. The amount of people you just saw with like 6 bags all over their bodies and shirts on their shoulders. I was like,
What do you think about the people with bags on their bodies instead of bodies and bags?
I think there was a lot of free stuff that was unnecessary at Long Beach.
Very necessary. How else are you going to spread the word? Oh man, this is just getting more negative and negative. I'm sorry. I really love the show.
We had a great time.
as someone who experienced it for the first time, I thought it was very cool. But then listening to you guys compare it to last year, I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's
well, I mean, like
as
some of the
lame.
bigger booths, like M&R and Rock and stuff like that, would have like, I don't know, like 10 presses or something like that. And they're actually screen printing. And I think there's like 1 or 2 that were actually screen printing. Oh, I did see the Passport at the M&R booth. That's the one that automatically unloads it. I did not see it unloading anything. So, you know, it's a thought that counts. I'm sure I wasn't there all day. I'm sure it was working just fine. But
the loader was taking a break, I guess.
that was the loader. Oh, no, that was the unloader. Never mind. They did make a loader, it just never worked out.
Yeah, I feel like
that was
would be a
called
little tough.
What was it called? It was called the, I forgot.
Loader
the
3000.
Passports, the unloader, and
the tagger too.
Or that's something totally. Oh yeah, the tag bot. That's kind of cool.
I
did not see the stuffed people from Fruit of the Loom. I'm usually. Did you? Did you see Mr. Stuffed Apple, Mr. Stuffed Grape, or Mrs.?
I was disappointed that the Fruit of the Loom fruits weren't there. I was really
I don't think you can call them fruits anymore, but. Yeah, there's usually 4 of them. There's like an apple. The grapes, I remember the grapes are purple. I don't remember what the other 2 are, but they're always walking around, usually down at the bottom of the escalators there.
That is really unfortunate.
Maybe these are just my dreams.
You know what I'm sad about? We didn't get to find that bedazzling booth with all the attractive men.
Yeah, well, I feel like that bedazzling booth with all the attractive, like, well-built men that they hire should be right next to the brown booth, because it's like, come on, let's whip in all these women from the way up north and just come on, look at these bedazzles, look at these machines, they'll save you so much money.
Hot men, sparkly things in the color pink. How can you not like attract the women with that?
I think we should talk about the coolest things we saw there.
Okay.
Starting with me.
Yes.
There was this embroidery machine that dyed the threads as it's stitched.
Yes.
That was sick. They did like an ombre, like sunset sort of thing. That blew my mind.
That is really
Yep.
cool. They've had that for a few years, but it's still, I don't really understand how it does. It must have white thread and then like dyes it ahead of time. What if you have to back up stitches? I don't know, but that is really cool.
I didn't even think about backup stitches.
Yeah, it has to be smarter than me.
All right, your turn.
Coolest thing I saw, aside from all of my friends, they're always the coolest thing. I really like the Blue Water booth. Like they've taken like I feel like they've taken something that people really didn't do, or they half-assed it, and they actually like are doing it. Um, yeah, I mean, a lot aside from that, a lot of it was pretty similar. I heard a lot of talk about, ooh, we're gonna have AI this, we're gonna have AI this for like seeing pin dots and this and that, and didn't see any of it really.
Like AI anyways.
Yeah, but it'd be kind of cool to like find breakdown in a screen, or like if you had a pin dot, or like ink was coming out somewhere. If you had like,
Something to let you know
yeah,
that
to
was
help you out with
there.
that, that'd
I
be
get
kind of
that.
cool.
That makes
That's
sense.
one thing.
Yeah.
Hey, the one thing I'd really like to see, and I want to try it in our dryer, but I don't know how to do it. Dryer companies, Rock hit us up with a new dryer, but on the inside, can you run a light through the inside of the tunnel so we can turn it on and see the shirts on the inside?
I think my thing would be, I don't know, it was so many repeats of like the same stuff that I saw not only last year but also when I was in Vegas, because that wasn't too long before this. But I think I liked the machine that was like doing the ink amounts and then mixing
Oh,
it.
yeah, those
It was
things are super
plastisol,
expensive. But
but
it's like the
it would
auto
like,
mink. Yeah, I forgot what they're
yeah,
called. I think, remember it's Woolflex that has them. They're like, yeah, it's got like, it's like
all the
yeah,
tubes.
like a massive thing from Home Depot that mixes your paint, except it does it with ink.
Yeah. So it does all the correct amounts of pigment, so you don't even have to like think about it, and then you get your Pantones right. That would be so convenient with some water-based and discharge inks.
We looked at one of those, except it didn't work the same way in theory because it didn't put the
Yeah.
base in, I don't think.
Yeah.
But it is really cool. I always, whenever I look at those, I always think, because they're for plastisol, I always think, oh man, that would suck so bad if you had to clean those lines or something.
Oh, wait, how do you even do that?
I don't know. I
Like
just
flush
I get
it out with some
scared when I think
chemicals?
about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I guess you would just have to like keep the same tubes for all the same things the entire time.
Yeah, but if something gets caught in the tube,
Oh, then you're just screwed.
Well, I feel like kind of everything that we saw was kind of just blowing my mind because this whole world is I'm very new to this world of screen printing and especially on this scale. So honestly, every single machine I was staring at it, I was like, how the fuck does that even work? Like, this is insane. Especially the one rock one that it was
The
like you
printer?
could like walk into
Oh,
it and
yep.
like it printed
then
multiple
yeah, that's the
colors
now.
and
I'm pretty
different
sure.
designs.
Yeah,
Like
you can print a different
back to
shirt on
back.
every one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
and it would do multiple colors in like 4 swipes or something.
Yep.
Like,
Yep, I'm pretty sure the rock one's called the Now, and M&R's is the Polaris or something. I didn't see M&R's one there. I saw their other thing there.
It seemed like almost like everything that was being like digitally printed there was not designed by a human.
yeah.
It looked scary.
artwork if you're not going to pay
Because you're trying to
skillfully
show
print it.
off the abilities of your machine, and I would rather
No, you're trying to
see
show off how cheaply you can do something.
I mean,
without
true.
paying somebody.
like Rock, love you, but like maybe get some new designs because I've seen the same designs that you were printing for the last year. It was in Long Beach, it was in Vegas, and I'm sure you showed it at every single show, which I get it. You don't want to keep getting new stuff, but like it's the same people that show up to the show every single year. Maybe give us something new. It's the biggest one in the world. Do a little better. Love you.
Love, peace and love,
Peace and love.
But yeah, no, I was so pissed off about the AI art because should I cover my mouth?
I think
and
it's
then
just
No,
like
I'm
as
good.
artists,
I'm good.
it's frustrating.
I'm good.
Yes,
Like-
as an artist, it's frustrating, and it's like you're in this super cool creative space.
This
and
industry with all
this
these
industry,
artists.
and all you see is a bunch of fake ass, not thought out at all. Just show me an astronaut with a rainbow.
no
like,
dead
it's awful. It's awful. So
It's awful, but unfortunately, that is
it's where we're headed.
the big companies that are like, cool, I will apply to somebody else that wants to consolidate and spend no money on anything. And yeah, it's just, yeah, you can't, people don't want to pay for quality anymore, or they don't really care. It's just like, let's make a machine that costs very little to run, very little talent needed.
Right.
I just really like watching those machines work. Like, it's crazy. Their print heads are so big, and I'm forgetting the name of the other one. The digital squeegee is the other M&R one. I got a buddy that has one. Aside from that, the weather was beautiful.
It
Gorgeous
was.
Yep, I mean, it's almost the same as Minnesota. It was what, negative 10, negative 15 when we
Yeah,
left.
I
So
About,
I mean, it was.
but there was sun.
Yeah, and I missed the snow. I dreadfully missed the snow.
We miss it so much.
But you want to come say hi to the vlog?
Say hi to the vlog.
No, everybody. This is Laserbeak.
What's up?
No, this just sounds like a hate
I mean,
a hate podcast. Or I guess this isn't a
coming
podcast.
from our shop, it makes a little bit of sense though, because we don't like doing transfers unless it's really necessary. It takes my job away. What am I supposed to go do? Go sit on my butt over there in the corner?
No, definitely not.
Exactly. I
Definitely
don't
not.
want to do that.
Did you see Mr. Stuffed Apple, Mr. Stuffed Grape, or Mrs.?
No, but I saw that globe thing, that globe guy that you kind of had a slight altercation with for not an actual altercation. You got up in his face and then she.
Oh, Rocky.
You made it.
Well, she was coming at me like, well, okay, hey, who's gonna move first? And I was like, it's not gonna be me. No, you made it sound like I was like. You made it sound like I was like, all right, it's on. I'm throwing you to the ground.
An actual altercation.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was all fine.
And then the person screamed, and I was like, oh my god, I was like a dude in there. Now I feel even worse. I scared this poor woman. And I wasn't gonna bowl her over. She was going like this, and I was just pretending like I was gonna dive underneath her.
Okay, but wouldn't it have been hilarious if she actually did fall over in
Or
that
if she,
suit?
jumped as
Somebody
you-
would have had to help her back up.
The coolest thing I saw when I looked in the mirror that one time. No, it's funny because California is a pretty popular state, but no, yeah, it's on the West Coast, like all the way over there.
Okay,
Yep.
I literally had no idea where we were.
I thought it
So
was
thank you.
like an island. in
They
the
do
ocean.
have an island off to the side, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
thought they broke off, but I don't think they broke
That
off.
will
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, part
It's
two.
gonna happen.
No, it'll happen because Minnesota is going to be oceanfront property pretty soon. We're going to be rich. But the funny thing is people are like, oh, I've gone to California for this or that. Or literally in California, I know the convention center in Long Beach and maybe a 3-mile radius around it. And you can only go half a mile to the south of it, and you're in the ocean. So that doesn't really even count. Maybe that's the west of it. I don't know. But I know nothing else about California. And people are like, blah, 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 California. I'm like, don't know anything about it. You put me right on Pine or Broadway or something like that.
You're good.
I can tell you where to get a drink.
You know where all the bars are.
Well, okay. What about the breakfast bar? Nobody can hate on the breakfast bar.
Never. The breakfast bar is so good.
Everybody's always like, "Oh, are you sure?" Yes, the breakfast bar is always fire.
So good. The drinks, the food.
I think your microphone turned off.
Oh my god, you're so right. It did.
We couldn't hear us.
I don't know, but this way it's like
Hello.
like a boom
It's like
mic.
we're a
nobody will even know we're on the microphone.
We
Here, give me
are
this one. Like all
a-
those
a
other cool
TV
people
show.
are like, "Hey, listen." The thing is,
Queen Mary was
Check out our
fucking
vlog
lit.
about the Queen Mary. We won't talk too much about it because we already said enough in our 30-minute vlog there. Kai can link it. Yeah.
I will link it.
But we did try and lower the anchors. It didn't work.
Oh yeah, Kai and I attempted because we are the strongest people I know.
Literally.
Yeah.
Maybe
So if
we can
anyone
like
could do it, it would be us.
insert the clip or something, but it's upright, so it's awkward. Insert clip right here. Hi.
You seem to be doubting our strength.
I wasn't doubting the strength. I'm just hoping you didn't say, the shop's name or anything, so there's not like a warrant for next time we go back. That's all on you guys.
If
I mean,
they-
have
if
as
they
much
didn't-
fun as you want. I always say.
If they
As
didn't
long as
put
you're
the
not
wheel
doubting
in a
our
box.
strength, that's all I care about.
I don't know. I'm not doubting your
so
strength. You
strong.
guys could have pushed the boat out of the harbor for all I care.
We pretty much did push the boat
you know,
out. And
we
we
tried.
moved it back for them because we're nice people.
Yeah.
Wow, I missed a lot apparently
You
when
did?
I was
Yeah,
at
you did.
Chili's.
You should have been
Yeah.
there.
Should have been on the boat.
God, we had a blast.
Well,
That's
I had a
today's
margarita
vlog.
at Chili's, so what can you say?
Same dish.
Did you get the triple dipper?
I don't even know what I got. Link in the show notes. Smash that subscribe button.
Oh